I am running.
This is where the crash happened, Congress Avenue and Meadows Boulevard. You can see somebody has left some flowers here to mark the spot where a mother and daughter were killed. And as police are investigating this crash, one question they have to answer is, how much of a role did other police officers play in causing this crash? June 10th of last year, Jenice Pochette became Jenice Woods, marrying the love of her life. This past Tuesday afternoon, she was at her parents' Boynton Beach home and let them know she and her husband were expecting their first child. A few hours later, she and her mother, Marcia Pochette, were killed when their car was struck by a speeding driver on Congress Avenue.
My wife, my daughter, I'll never forget. The love will always remain in my heart.
Boynton Beach police say this man, Neoni Copeland, is the driver who hit them. And now they've confirmed Copeland had been running from West Palm Beach police. They did not say if the chase was still ongoing at the time of the crash. Quote, "We have video evidence from Congress Avenue and Lantana Road showing there was an active pursuit. However, this is approximately 2.5 miles from the crash scene." Wednesday night, family members questioned the chase.
I feel like they weren't thinking in a way that about other people, about the other citizens, because now we lost 2 people.
Those questions continued Thursday after family met with the Boynton Beach police.
It is devastating to them to learn that this was a police chase. Adds more insult to injury to the pain and the trauma that they are dealing with right now.
The West Palm Beach police declined an on-camera interview about the chase, but said in a statement they've begun their own investigation. Quote, "We need to let the facts lead us to the outcome of the investigation. We are cooperating with the Boynton Beach Police Department and are committed to full transparency." And one more thing, West Palm Beach police tell us the officers involved in this have been placed on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation.
Jenice Woods and her mother, Marcia Pochette, shared an unbreakable bond that had been strong since Jenice's birth. They were more than mother and daughter, they were best friends. As Jenice grew up and transitioned from high school to college, she remained close to her family, choosing to attend Florida A&M University to stay near them in her church. Their shared spirituality and love for the Lord were the cornerstones of their relationship. It was Jenice's faith, values, and beauty that attracted her future husband, Devon Woods. From the moment they met, they knew they were meant to be together. Devon, who shared Jenice's values and strong faith, came from a small, close-knit family and was deeply involved in his community. After a few years of courtship, they married in June 2023, celebrating their love with a beautiful wedding surrounded by family and friends. Professionally, both were thriving. Devon had recently started as an athletic director at Somerset College Preparatory School, and Jenice, who had just graduated with a social work degree, was excited to begin her new job as a second-grade teacher at Palm Beach schools. A year after their wedding, the couple had more joyous news to share. They were expecting their first child. Jenice's parents were overjoyed, and the family eagerly anticipated the arrival of the newest member. Tragically, on the very day Jenice and Devon announced their pregnancy, a devastating event shattered their happiness. In a reckless breach of protocol, police initiated a high-speed chase with Neoni Copeland that ended with him crashing into the vehicle carrying Jenice and Marcia. The impact killed both women instantly, robbing them and their family of a future filled with love and promise. This senseless tragedy not only claimed the lives of Jenice, her unborn child, and Marcia but also left a deep and painful void in the hearts of their loved ones and community. It serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of negligence and the profound loss felt when cherished lives are cut short. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. On July 30th, Jenice and Devon eagerly planned to surprise her parents with the joyous news that they were expecting their first child. It was supposed to be a day filled with happiness and heartfelt moments, a delightful revelation that would bring tears of joy to her parents' eyes. The anticipation of welcoming a new grandchild filled the room with excitement and warmth. After sharing the wonderful news, they decided to celebrate with a meal, a simple yet meaningful way to commemorate Jenice's impending motherhood. Jenice and her mother, Marcia, set out to pick up the celebratory meal, not knowing that this would be their final moments together. Tragically, this joyful day turned into a nightmare that would forever scar their family. As they were on their way home, their vehicle was struck by Neoni Copeland, a criminal with a history of legal troubles. This horrific accident claimed the lives of both Jenice and Marcia, leaving their loved ones shattered. Copeland's reckless actions and the subsequent failure of law enforcement to adhere to proper protocols resulted in this devastating loss. On that fateful day, Copeland was pulled over by police, but instead of complying, he chose to flee. The initial officer, following West Palm Beach's policy, did not pursue Copeland. However, in a shocking breach of protocol, 3 other police units, 2 unmarked and 1 marked, decided to give chase. This pursuit was a clear violation of the city's policy, which dictates that officers should only pursue in cases of forcible felonies or if the danger to the public from not pursuing outweighs the risk of the chase. The decision to engage in this unauthorized chase led to the fatal collision. The policy clearly existed to protect innocent lives, and its disregard resulted in the most tragic outcome imaginable. The West Palm Beach Police Department and the Palm Beach County State Attorney's Office have launched investigations into the office's actions. However, these investigations could take months, leaving the family and community in anguish, demanding answers and accountability.
The West Palm Beach Police Department is now telling us how many police officers have been put on leave in the wake of a police chase that ended with the suspect fatally crashing into 2 Boynton Beach women.
Investigative reporter Terry Parker has been digging into the case and has new information directly from the police chief. Terry?
Right, Tiffany. West Palm Beach Police Chief Frank Adderley confirms 7 West Palm Beach officers have now been put on administrative leave while their role in the pursuit is investigated. And my sources say those officers apparently broke pursuit policy by chasing the suspect in the first place. I first told you last night, sources tell us 3 West Palm Beach units followed the suspect, Neoni Copeland, from West Palm Beach to Boynton Beach Tuesday night. That's where Copeland crashed his car into the car of Marcia Pochette and Jenice Woods, her pregnant daughter. Both died. Boynton Beach police confirmed to us they have video evidence showing the West Palm Beach vehicles pursuing Copeland as far south as Lantana Road and Congress Avenue, 2.5 miles north of the crash scene. They are reviewing GPS trackers from the West Palm Beach vehicles to determine if the officers actually made it to the crash scene yet did not stop to render aid, but instead turned around and went back to West Palm Beach. My sources tell me this started as a traffic stop in West Palm Beach, but the original officer who tried to pull Copeland over followed policy and did not pursue Copeland when he fled. But sources say 3 other units, 2 unmarked, 1 marked, picked up the pursuit, which I'm told directly violates West Palm Beach pursuit policy. That policy says officers don't pursue except in the case of a forcible felony, which is a major crime like carjacking or murder, or if the officer believes the danger to the public outweighs the danger of pursuing the suspect. Tiffany?
Well, Terry, we know Boynton Beach Police and the state attorney's office are investigating the crash. What is the West Palm Beach Police Department doing?
West Palm Beach has launched an internal investigation into the officers' roles in the crash. A West Palm Beach spokesman tells me, however, they won't be releasing any information until Boynton's investigation is complete, which could take months.
The profound sadness and anger surrounding this incident are palpable. The recklessness of Copeland, coupled with the negligence of the police officers who pursued him, led to an entirely avoidable tragedy. This isn't just about a fatal accident. It's about the failure to protect and serve, the blatant disregard for policies designed to prevent such tragedies, and the ultimate price paid by innocent lives. Neoni has been arrested and denied bond, but this provides little solace to a grieving father and husband. The pain and loss felt by Jenice Pochette, who lost his wife Marcia and daughter Jenice in one fell swoop, are unimaginable. The grief is compounded for Devon, who not only lost his beloved wife but also the child they were so excited to welcome into the world. As the family faces the heart-wrenching task of planning funerals for both Jenice and Marcia, they are enveloped in a community's collective sorrow and anger. This tragic event serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of reckless behavior and the critical importance of adherence to safety protocols by those entrusted with public safety. The community must now come together to support the grieving family, holding them in their thoughts and prayers. The loss of Marcia Pochette, Jenice Woods, and her unborn baby is a profound tragedy that leaves a lasting scar on all who knew and loved them. May they rest in peace, and may justice be served for the senseless loss of these precious lives.